The goal is to grow your bank account and not your ego. Here is 4 reasons why keeping a low profile can actually lead to higher rewards. Number one, it frees you from the cycle of permanent dissatisfaction. Think about your own life. Every time you hit a milestone, whether it's getting a promotion, buying a nicer car, moving into a better neighborhood, a new set of standards suddenly surrounds you. It's like playing a never ending game where the rules keep changing. You buy a great car and for a moment it feels amazing. But then you notice your friend's car is even better and that initial joy fades. This isn't just a feeling, it's backed by science. Researchers call it the hedonic treadmill. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Imagine you are on a treadmill at the gym. No matter how fast you run, you stay there at the same spot relative to the room. The same thing happens with your happiness. No matter how much more money you make or how many new things you buy, your overall happiness tends to stay the same. And there was a study that's looked into how people's happiness actually change with their level of income. And they found that once we have enough money to cover our basic needs like food, shelter, healthcare, having more money doesn't make us a lot more happier. We quickly adapt to a new level of wealth, and this adaptation means that what once feels like a big improvement soon becomes a new normal, and we start wanting even more to regain that initial excitement. Think about the last time you upgrade your iPhone. At first, it's work really quickly and really thrilling to test out the new features. But how long does that excitement last? Soon enough, you are already thinking about the next upgrade, and the cycle repeats with nearly everything that we buy. It's not just about phones, it's happened with cars, homes, clothes, and even social status. And on top of that, social media only magnifies this pressure, and a report from Credit Karma revealed that 39% of Brits feel pressured by social media to spend more money to appear successful or happy. By choosing to instead look poor, you are simply stepping off that relentless treadmill. You are saying, I'm not buying into this. No intended. And the moment you do that, you'll find that the inner peace you get from making that decision and not feeling the need to compete with every single thing will bring you so much more happiness than staying on the same treadmill ever will. Number two, we lose freedom of choice. When I first started working as an accountant, I definitely fell into the whole keeping up with appearance. I wore designer clothes a lot, and the latest thing, bought a nicer car. That was me, and I spent so much of my income on things that made me look successful. Even though I knew my bank account showed the opposite, but no one could see that side. On the outside, I had it all, but on the inside, I was stuck in a job I didn't enjoy. On this treadmill that we spoke about, constantly chasing the next thing. I was following the earn money, spend it, and then expect happiness and freedom to follow. Fast forward to 2 years ago. My spending on luxury, I mean, Fast forward to 2 years ago, my spending on luxuries and wants went down to pretty much zero for 6 to 9 months. I was spending a lot of my money on education skills, learning, put it back into the business, and I made a huge shift in my lifestyle for about 2 years, which led me to change of my style forever. I focused on building a financial security that let me walk away from a six-figure bonus and leave a high-paying job because it didn't satisfy me. I decided to focus on something I love and genuinely have a passion for, and it gave me the freedom to travel wherever I wanted. I can genuinely tell you, having seen both sides, that feeling of freedom sense of empowerment, liberation, and being able to walk away from something that no longer serves you completely beats the fulfillment that you get from a new item for those couple of years. I followed the earned money, invested towards freedom, and then would spend on other things if I had any money left over. When I talk about spending zero on my wants or my fun categories, because everything was going toward education investment, improving my skill set. Number three, the third reason why looking poor is important is because it takes you out of survival mode. Einstein famous wrote, a calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of successfully combined with constantly restlessness. A study by American Psychological Association revealed that 72% of Americans feel stressed about their money, and a report by Money and Pension Service in the UK found that 62% of adults feel anxious about their finances, with 48% worrying about money at least once a week. In today's world, a calm and modest life is pretty much essential for maintaining peace of mind and to reduce the level of anxiety when it comes to your finances. If you get a bonus or pay a raise and you get a new car, that's it, 40% of your take home pay. You cannot afford to lose your job, take a break, or even consider other opportunities. You are stuck in survival mode. Upgrading one thing often tends to lead to a domino effect of additional expenses, as well as Yahoo Finance's listed car brand by their maintenance costs over the first 75,000 miles. And they found that entry-level brands like Hyundai, Toyota, Honda are almost 3 times cheaper to maintain than luxury brand cars like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. When you upgrade, there is a domino effect on all the costs that you have to incur to maintain that item. So instead, the greater you can get the gap between your income and expenses, the more peace of mind you'll have. The bigger that gap, the more freedom you have. It gives you your flexibility to take risks, try new things, or simply just take time off if you wanted to. There is something called the Conqueror method popularized by Marie Kondo, and it's all about only keeping the things you enjoy. By doing this, you are not only clearing out your physical cluster but also creating space for greater mental clarity and emotional well-being. You can apply this same philosophy to your finances. It's not just about saving money, but also about reducing the stress of maintaining this high status lifestyle that puts you in survival mode. The thrill of new purchase often fades, leaving behind the anxiety of keeping up. The more things you have, the more you are in a cycle of living in a survival mode. Number four, the power of authentic living. A really interesting study found that 25% of Americans admit that they have pursued a romantic relationship purely for the money aspect, and over half of those people have misrepresented their financial situation to attract a partner. If you base your self-worth on external validation or material things, or the amount of money you have, you risk attracting people who only value for superficial traits. Authenticity is the cornerstone of lasting relationship, and this idea extends beyond just romantic relationship. It applies to how we present ourselves in almost all aspects of our lives. As the saying goes, don't show off the outside of your house, show off the inside. The outside is what you display to strangers. It's an attempt to gain their respect and admiration with outward appearance. In contrast, the inside of your house represents your true self. That's what you share with family, with close friends. It's where your genuinely value and character shine through. And in the novel, the adolescent, the author wrote, if I had 100 millions, I would nevertheless walk around in old clothes, because the knowledge of it, my consciousness of the world will suffice. This quote is what the essence of true wealth is. It's not about flaunting it, but about the inner confidence and security that it brings. And many wealthy individuals understand this. They often choose simplicity over showiness. They don't make what they own their entire identity because they know what living authentically and valuing what's inside over an outward appearance. It's still a powerful way to build meaningfully resilient relationship. Those are 4 reasons why looking poor is important for internal happiness. If you like this video, please don't forget to click the like button and notification button, and also leave the comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.